Welcome back to One Comic Book a Day, where we're covering Superman 63 in the final story, Mr. Mxyzptlk, Hero. So Mr. Mxyzptlk is in love. That's good for Mr. Mxyzptlk, except the woman doesn't return the feelings. She's a model, and Mr. Mxyzptlk has stolen her face off of every single type of print media that there is. There is no existence of her face anywhere. That's the power Mr. Mxyz has. Here's the thing. So the idea here is Mr. Mxyz to prove himself to her is that he's going to become a superhero, like Superman even puts on his own Superman costume. It's the exact same blue spandex, red cape. You know, Superman. I haven't done that in a while. But Mr. Mxyz doing good things is possibly more chaotic than him doing chaotic things. So the first crime he stops, he makes the money disappear, which Superman is really upset about. Except it's just money. It's something we made, we created. It only has the value we pretend it has. So who cares? And then the second one, he sends an avalanche to stop a car, which could get a lot of people killed. Now that one is fair to get mad about. But Superman has a plan, and he always has a plan when it comes to Mr. Mxyzptlk. He gets the model to agree that she will marry Mr. Mxyz, except she won't go along with him having a public identity. He needs a secret identity. So he has to pull a name from a hat. And if you don't see where this is going, well, you don't know anything about Mr. Mxyz's story. You see, Mr. Mxyz is from a different dimension, and the only way to send him back is to convince him to say his name backwards. Guess what every single slip of paper in that hat says? And of course, he says it out loud. He's a little too slow on the uptake, though in the vastness of the amount of Mr. Mxyz stories we've gotten since, I don't know, 50 or so issues at this point of all Superman comics. This might be one of the more clever versions. I don't know if it's more clever than the last story where Superman just kept saying and spelling his name wrong until he forgets what his name is and has to just outright say it. And he's forced to agree to go back and fix things until Superman gives him his real name. That one actually felt like he was forced. This was once again tricking and him being surprisingly stupid, even though he's generally pretty clever, except when it comes to not saying his name backwards. So it's not a story I have a lot to say about. It's just Mr. Mxyz causing problems. It's an interesting twist off of that idea. We just don't spend a lot of time with it. And it's far too easy to trick him at the end. Though I will give it credit for that being probably more clever than any of the other times that he was tricked into saying his name. Still, the best one is when Superman forced him to fix things before he gave him his correct name. Okay, that is it from Mr. Mxyzptlk, Hero, from Superman 63. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit the bell icon to get notifications when a new video is up. I do this Monday through Friday, but Fridays is Bat Friday, where I cover a Batman story in either Detective Comics or Batman. And until next time, let's ponder the question, whatever did happen to the Man of Tomorrow? Whatever happened to this model? Did Mr. Mxyz never bother her again? Was he mad? Okay, have a great day.